You know that feeling after a walk, the one everyone calls the best exercise? You finish your daily steps, but instead of feeling energized, your legs feel heavy, almost like they're dragging behind you. There's that dull ache, that slow burn, like your body's working way harder than it should just to stay upright. If you felt that, trust me, you're not alone. And here's the thing, it's not your fault. For decades, we've been told that walking is the gold standard, the secret to longevity, the perfect low-impact exercise that keeps everything in check. And sure, walking is incredible. It keeps your joints moving, your heart rate up, and your body active. But there's a hidden truth nobody really talks about, one that might explain why walking alone sometimes leaves you feeling more drained than renewed. There's a deep muscle inside your lower leg that scientists are now calling your body's second heart. And if this muscle is asleep, as it often is, especially after age 60, every step you take becomes more exhausting than it needs to be. Your blood doesn't circulate efficiently. Your energy fades faster. Your legs start to swell by the afternoon. Even your sense of balance takes a hit. But here's the good news. This second heart isn't gone. It's just waiting for a wake-up call. And today, that's exactly what we're going to give it. 3 simple, gentle movements you can do right at home. No gym, no equipment, no pressure. Just your body, your chair, and a few minutes of focus. Stick with me till the end, because each step builds on the last. By the time we're done, you'll not only feel stronger, you'll feel alive from the ground up. Before we dive in, do me a favor, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I love hearing from people all around the country taking charge of their health. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with something small but powerful, a movement that wakes up the second heart hiding in your lower leg. It's called the seated heel raise, and it's the foundation for everything that follows. Imagine sitting in your chair right now, feet flat, knees at a right angle. You place your palms lightly on top of your knees, not pushing, just resting. Now slowly, lift your heels as high as you can, keeping the balls of your feet on the floor. Feel that squeeze behind your lower leg. That's the soleus muscle coming to life. Pause for a second, then gently lower your heels back down. Do it again and again. Slow, steady, intentional. You see, that tiny, almost invisible movement is more powerful than it looks, because every time your soleus contracts, it acts like a pump, pushing blood back up from your legs toward your heart. That's why researchers call it your second heart. It's like your body's built-in circulation booster. And after 60, it often goes quiet because we don't challenge it enough. Walking barely wakes it up. But this is a direct line to that sleeping system. If you've ever noticed your ankles swelling in the afternoon, or that it takes more effort to get up from a chair, or your feet just feel heavy for no reason, this muscle might be the missing piece. Each heel lift sends a message to your brain. Hey, this muscle matters, keep it active. And with consistency, your body listens. Circulation improves. That dragging heaviness fades. Your legs start to feel lighter, more connected, more alive. Now I know what you might be thinking. Can something this small really make a difference? And the answer is absolutely. It's like rebooting your internal power system. The key is consistency. 2 minutes once or twice a day, and you start building a foundation that affects your entire body, your energy, your posture, even your balance. A quick note though, if you've recently had a blood clot, painful varicose veins, or any sharp calf pain, check with your doctor before starting. Otherwise, this is one of the safest, most effective movements you can do sitting right at home. And here's the beautiful part. In just those 2 minutes, you've awakened something powerful. A quiet revolution in your chair. You've reconnected to strength you didn't even know was still there. Because sometimes, it's not about moving more. It's about moving smarter. Now that we've activated your second heart, let's build on it. Time to rise. Literally. The next move is called the standing calf raise. And this is where gravity becomes your training partner. You've probably had that moment, standing up from the couch and feeling a tiny wobble, that little hesitation before your body stabilizes. Maybe you reach for the wall or tell yourself, it's just part of aging. But what if it's not? What if it's simply that your body's balance system isn't being fully engaged anymore? This movement retrains that system. Stand facing a sturdy surface, like a countertop or heavy chair. Lightly rest your hands for balance, but don't lean. Feet hip-width apart, toes forward. Now, slowly lift both heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold for a second at the top, then lower down with control. That's it. Repeat 10 to 15 times. Each lift does more than build muscle. It teaches your body how to trust itself again. It strengthens the deep layers of your calves, the soleus and the gastrocnemius, while reawakening the nerves in your ankles and knees that tell your brain where your body is in space. A process called proprioception. That's what keeps you steady when you move, when you reach, when you bend. Most people don't realize it, but balance isn't just in your head. It's built from the ground up. And when your feet and legs lose touch with that system, your stability goes with it. This exercise rebuilds that bridge. Now, if you've had ankle surgery, dizziness, or serious balance issues, modify or skip this one for now, or stick to the seated version. The goal is safety first. But for everyone else, these controlled lifts are like giving your body a quiet reminder. You've got this. Every repetition says, I can trust my feet again. And that's how confidence comes back. This next move takes it one level deeper. Literally. It's called the bent knee calf raise, and it's where we reprogram your balance from the inside out. Here's how it works. Stand behind a sturdy chair. Hold lightly for support. Shift your weight onto your right foot and lift your left foot just an inch off the ground. Now slightly bend your right knee. Not a squat, just soft. From that position, lift your right heel as high as you can. Hold for a beat, then lower slowly. Repeat on both sides. Now, this one feels different. You'll feel the contraction lower, closer to your ankle. That's your soleus muscle doing the heavy lifting. When your knee is bent, your outer calf relaxes, forcing the deep postural muscles to take over. Those are the ones that keep you upright, stable, and balanced during life's micro movements, like stepping off a curb or reaching for something overhead. The beauty of this exercise is that it trains smarter strength. You're not just building power, you're teaching your nervous system how to coordinate stability and movement together. The soleus doesn't tire easily. It's made of slow twitch fibers designed for endurance. That means once it's active, it supports you all day long without you even thinking about it. If you can't stand on one leg comfortably, do this with both feet down or smaller lifts. The point isn't perfection, it's connection. Feeling that deep engagement again, like your legs and your brain are finally back in sync. And here's what surprises people most. When you reactivate your soleus, everything starts to feel lighter. Your steps, your energy, even your mood, because improved circulation doesn't just feed your muscles. It sends oxygen throughout your entire body, including your brain. Many people report better focus, more energy, and less fatigue just from these few minutes a day. Now let's pull it all together. You've done 3 movements, seated, standing, and bent knee, that form the foundation of lifelong stability. Each one builds on the last. Together they retrain your circulation, balance, and body awareness from the ground up. Think about that. In under 10 minutes, you've improved 3 systems that keep you healthy, active, and independent as you age. You didn't need fancy machines or long workouts. You didn't need to sweat buckets or push your limits. You just needed awareness and intention. This is what I love most about the science of movement. It reminds us that the body doesn't lose capability. It just forgets until we remind it. These simple actions send a powerful message. I still have control. I still have strength. I still choose to support myself from the ground up. You've probably heard people say, getting older means slowing down. But the truth is, it doesn't have to mean falling behind. You can move differently, smarter, with purpose. That's what keeps you independent, steady, and confident. So here's my challenge to you. For the next week, take 5 minutes a day to practice these 3 moves. Do them while watching TV, listening to music, or waiting for your coffee to brew. Just be consistent. Notice how your legs feel by the end of the week. Lighter, steadier, more alive. That's your second heart waking